Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Sean Carey from Precision Chiropractic in Newburyport, Massachusetts. And I just had a great question from a patient this morning. This patient has a lot of degeneration, a severe degeneration throughout her spine. She's a little bit older. And she was asking me, she's saying, what's the point of going through this process? What's the point of going through corrective care? What's the end goal we're trying to reach? And it's a great question for people. What do you do when you have a lot of spinal problems? Well, the one thing you don't want to do is just basically stop and let the problems continue. Spinal degeneration is something, it's like a snowball. Once that process starts, it's very easy for it to continue. In fact, that's really the natural trajectory with the degenerative process. What we want to do is we want to restore motion to your spine. It's incredibly important for many different reasons. One, as we get older, there's no such thing as a spine transplant, so your spine has to last the length of your life, especially if you have problems that really go throughout your spine. So when we restore motion to the spine, which we can do in most cases, maybe not back to 100%, but even with degeneration, we can often get near normal or near to normal motion with the different segments of the vertebra. What that means is that your spine can start moving again, so it's able to properly bear weight, it's able to bend, it's able to twist, you're able to walk, you're able to move. Movement is incredibly important for brain function as well. So when movement stops, when you lose movement, we typically see brain function has a big impact for that. Another thing that's incredibly important with movement is degeneration. When movement stops in the spine, degeneration rapidly speeds up. And it's the same thing where if somebody has their elbow in a cast, we might see degeneration all of a sudden that appeared that was never there before because that joint was completely immobilized. So keeping your spine moving well is incredibly, incredibly important. And another big piece of that is pain. When we have healthy motion, we have much less pain, and it's a built-in neurological reflex that we have. It's the reason why where if you touch a hot stove, the very first thing you do is you go like this. And it's universal amongst humans that you will pull your hand away and you'll move your hand. And what that does is it creates a great amount of motion that goes into the spinal cord and it helps shut off the pain response. So the more you move, the better you move, the better those joints in your spine are moving, the better it's going to help you in many different areas of life. And then one of the most important things with the spine too is we want to make sure that the communication between the brain and the different spinal nerves is working properly. I just want to grab a model here where this is what a vertebra looks like, basically, one vertebra on top of the other. When that vertebra is misaligned, it will irritate the spinal nerves that are branching out. When it's properly aligned, we have those signals getting through clearly. So those nerves, they might be going to your arms, to your legs, they might be going to different organs like your kidneys or your bowel, your bladder, your reproductive organs. We want to make sure that the vertebrae are properly aligned so that the nerves here have plenty of space to get to where they're going. So taking care of your spine is something that it's really important to do. We see that there's been lots of research where people, when they're older with seniors, people who are under regular chiropractic care, they have much less healthcare costs. They have take much lower amounts of medications. So it's something really important as we age to make sure that our spine ages with us and it ages well, and that we can stay mobile and active. So thanks for taking the time to watch. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Again, this is Dr. Sean Carey with Precision Chiropractic in Newburyport, Massachusetts. Our website is www.precisionchiroma.com. Thanks so much.